Hi everyone. 50,000 is a lot of money for an average Indian. So if we are paying that much, what we get should be worth the money. Flagships from a lot of popular smartphone manufacturers are available in this range. Let's see which are our best options. On the 5th place, we have the OnePlus 70, the latest OnePlus flagship. The 8GB 256GB variant costs 37,999. Phone features a Full HD plus 90Hz Fluid AMOLED screen. At the heart, 70 sports the last year's Snapdragon 855 Plus and 3800 mAh battery with 30-watt fast charging. The security is handled by an optical under-display fingerprint sensor. On the rear side, 70 has a triple lens setup with a 48MP primary shooter assisted by an 8MP telephoto and 16MP wide-angle lens. Selfie side is a single 16MP camera housed in a teardrop notch. Though OnePlus 70 ships in two color options, Frosted Silver and Glacier Blue, the 256GB variant only comes in Glacier Blue. Out of the list, this is the best value for money proposition at 37,999. Next is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite with 8GB of RAM and 512GB storage, retailed at 44,999. S10 Lite is powered by a Snapdragon 855 and on the front we have a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display. The display limited to 60Hz might be a letdown for people who are used to high refresh screens. Under the screen, S10 Lite has an optical fingerprint scanner. The phone is used by a 4500 mAh battery with 25-watt fast charging. The camera assembly consists of a 48MP main sensor on the rear along with 12MP wide-angle lens and 5MP dedicated macro lens, and a 32MP selfie shooter in a punch hole. S10 Lite ships in three color options: Prism White, Black and Blue. Next in the line, we have the OnePlus 7 Pro. The 12GB 256GB variant sold at 48,999. The front side is greeted by a Quad HD Plus 90Hz Fluid AMOLED display. This phone probably has the best display of the bunch. Workload is handled by a Snapdragon 855 used from a 4000 mAh battery with 30-watt fast charging. In the camera department, 7 Pro has the same setup as the 70, a 48MP standard plus 8MP telephoto plus 16MP wide-angle trio at the rear, and a 16MP motorized pop-up shooter on the front. 7 Pro comes in Nebula Blue, Mirror Grey and Almond finishes, but the 12GB variant ships in a single color option, Nebula Blue. On the second place is the iQoo3 12GB 256GB variant costing 44,999. It is powered by the latest Snapdragon 865 SoC. The Full HD Plus Super AMOLED screen refreshes at a whopping 180Hz. For those interested, this is the only option in the list that comes with a legacy 3.5mm headphone jack. There is an optical in-display fingerprint scanner handling security. Powering the phone is a 4400 mAh battery backed by a 55-watt fast charging. On the rear side, iQoo3 has a quad lens array with a 48MP primary shooter, 13MP telephoto, 13MP wide angle and a dedicated 2MP depth sensor. Also, there is a 16MP punch hole camera on the front. You can choose between three color options: the black, silver and orange. The top of our list is the Realme X50 Pro, retailed at 44,999 for the 12GB 256GB variant. Powered by the latest and greatest Snapdragon 865 at the heart. X50 Pro has a Full HD Plus 90Hz Super AMOLED display, a 4200 mAh battery powered by the industry's first 65-watt fast charging. On the rear, X50 Pro packs a line of 4 optics, a 64MP standard lens, 12MP telephoto, 8MP wide angle and 2MP depth sensor. On the selfie side, there is a dual punch hole optics with a 32MP primary lens and an 8MP wide angle unit. X50 Pro comes with two color gradients to choose from, the most green and the rest red. Here is the one-shot comparison of all 5. Please select yours based on your personal preferences. Do you agree with this list? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you.